everyone's JackelWolf back in Sky Factory 3 with another 5 minutes. That's how I did it. This episode we are continuing to work towards building our automated tree farm. But before we do that, we are going to need to build a slice and splice to build some, I guess, a Z logic controller. To do that, we are going to need some mob heads. Now, you can see my loot here is getting a little bit out of control. I've come back here a couple of times to sort it out, get rid of some of these like bows, and I've been keeping the magic stuff because there's a way to take the enchantment off of that, but right now I'm just focused on some of these heads. I upgraded that a couple of episodes ago for this reason. So we are going to need a zombie head and then any other mob head. So I'm going to keep the skeleton, I think, because I had 2 of those. I mean, they are spawning. They're not spawning super quick, but for now, they are all I need. So we'll start off with those 2. We'll head back over here. Now, this build is all the way across. I didn't plan this out very well, but it is a fairly small build compared to some of the other ones that I have done on my quest to build this automated tree farm. So to build the slice and splice, we are going to need a basic capacitor, which is 2 redstone, 4 gold nuggets, and a copper ingot. Now we're going to take that basic capacitor, put that in the middle there. That is going to get us a machine chassis. That is going to be 4 iron ingots, the basic capacitor, and 4 iron bars. That's one that we built previously. So we put this machine chassis in here, and then the skeleton skull is going to get us our slice and splice. Now I'm going to take that out, and I've got a spot pre-built for it here, so it gets powered up by our explosive generator back there. Now we are also going to need a couple of items. I'm just going to make a space in here. So we are going to have to put some tools into the slice and splice, and then we've got our crafting area. So I'm just going to pop these in the order so I don't forget them. And then that zombie head's going to go right there. So diamond axe goes in, shears go in. Now we are going to need 2 pieces of solarium, which is something we can get from the alloy smelter. I believe it is soul sand and gold. We're also going to need some silicon. Now I got this silicon from a chicken that I bred. But you can also get that from the alloy smelter as well. I think there's a couple different ways to get the silicon. We're going to need the zombie head and the piece of redstone. All those have been sucked up by the slice and splice, and they are now going to give me my Z logic controller. Now this has been a little bit of a quick episode. I don't want to get on to the next build, which again is going to be another big one, but I kind of want to do it all at once because it's basically going to be the farmer for the automatic tree farm as well as a power source for it. So that makes sense for those to go together. But while we're here, there is a way to look at some of the different recipes. So it looks like there's only 5 basic recipes here. We got the zombie electrode, the Z logic controller, tormented enderman head, ender resonator, and the skeletal contractor. I'm just out of curiosity now. I haven't really played around much with this. Okay, so the aversion obelisk is going to need that tormented ender head. That's actually something we could build. We do have that enderman head down below. Let's go back and let's see what else they had here. So the zombie electrode would be into a zombie generator. Actually, that's something we could do. Electric steel and fused quartz. That's actually all very doable. So definitely something we're going to be exploring a little bit in the future. This wireless charger, dimensional transceiver. That's my timer telling me we are out of time. Just take a quick look here. Dialing device, wireless powered light. Those would be kind of fun to play with. Soul binder is a little bit something I haven't actually played around with, so I'm going to have to look into. There's one other last thing, was a skeletal contractor to make a dark bow, and actually that would be very, very doable as well. So a couple of different things we can play around with here in the future, but for now, that was all I needed for was that Z-Logic controller. So this has been JackelWolf with my 5 minutes. That's how I did it, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!